Hello friends, 517 days of war. Ukrainians used drones to reach Russian Ministry of Defense building in Moscow. They also struck targets in Crimea. Ukrainians are selecting targets deeper inside now, and compared to earlier times, more military targets than civilian infrastructures. This minor shift seems to be on the instructions of NATO, especially after the failure of its counter-offensive in southern, that is, Zaporizhia regions. Russian counter-interdiction missions continuing, and especially they hit targets in Odisha, Kiev. Coming to ground in north, the Russians are continuing their offensive operation towards Crimea. Towards Swatovo and Karmazi-Nivka, which is 12 kilometers southwest of Swatovo, they carried out offensive with some success, and also towards Nalia, which is 15 kilometers southwest of Swatovo, but without any success. In northwest of Kupiansk, both sides carried out limited ground offensive, but without any change of territory. In east, Ukrainians carried out counterattacks in Serebryansky forest, but without any success. However, on Bakhmut front, on both the north-south flanks, the Ukrainian counter-offensive is on, and they have made some incremental gains. In other part of Donetsk, no changes have taken place. In south and Kherson region, Ukrainians attempted to land across Dnipro river and to establish additional position on eastern side of the bank, however did not succeed. In Zaporizhia west, the Ukrainian offensive managed to advance towards Orikhor, towards northeast outskirts of Rabatino, 15 km south of Orikhor. No changes in Pyatikhatiki. In eastern Avdiivka front, the Russians carried out many counterattacks towards Krasnogorovka, Nevelsky and Pervomaisky. No detailed informations are available yet. So as of now, it seems that Russians, after having managed some gains in north, are in phase of consolidation. Nonetheless, they are not stopping their offensive. In south, status quo, while in east, the counter-offensive or counter-attacks from both the sides are continuing. Interdiction missions and even war of attrition, they are rising in different forms. Incidentally, the uses of FPV or RPV, that is first person view or remote person view, while using the drones, are developing in this war. We still got to see what are the outcomes. Ukrainians with no port in Odisha or Nikolaev is becoming less interesting even within a week as far as commerce and finance capital is concerned. Ukraine's changing tactics in southern Ukraine, that is during and after the counter-offensive, though it is still continuing, is visible, and I have talked about it earlier also. Nowadays, they are using small but intensive attacks on selected fronts, unlike mass attacks earlier. Some time back, there was talk about another or new fronts, either from Russia or from Ukraine, is unlikely at this given moment. As far as the role of Belarus is concerned, it's only as a tactical or strategic deterrence and nothing more as of now. The future, the way it is unfolding, it is difficult to foresee or forecast. Another thing, the reports from the war zone or related ones are becoming boring as far as the global citizens are concerned, who are waging their own fight or struggle against rising unemployment, inflation, inequality, and loss of social securities. That's all. Thanks.